So yeah, there. I mean, crosses come out. Since we've been outside the house, we've had conversations. It took. I'm gonna be honest. It took Liquor Rose because before all of this stuff, it had always been three of us. It had always been Cross, Liquor Rose, and myself.
Mm.
Liquor Rose. And I'm sure she will probably not want me to say this, but I would for the sake of this conversation. Liquor Rose is one woman I would never ever joke with.
Mm.
Um, she came out everything you echoed today. She
Mm.
echoed the same thing,
She
and
was
she
watching.
told me, yes, she was watching. She told me, she said, "Parrot, when you cried in the house, I was crying with you." She
Mm.
broke down, and she was like, there were days she would watch me cry. She would just be like, "Can't you people see what?" And she was like, "Cross, can't you see?" So it was. She had to call Cross, myself. We sat down at since we've been out. I think about a few days ago. Sat
Yes.
down and she addressed the issue.
Mm.
You know, you know, made sure she reprimanded Cross for his shortcomings while he was in the house, which he accepted.
Good.
And that conversation was had. And that's where I don't know if you saw a video Liquor did and said we should apologize to her because we both put her through so much. So
Okay.
yeah,
Thank
Liquor
you.
was on, and I appreciate that woman so much. I
Yeah.
swear. With the Cross situation, everything you said absolutely true. There were Cross is one person in the house that I didn't view as a competitor. I didn't. I wasn't going to treat Cross as a competitor, and I remember saying that to Big Brother several times. I said everyone in this house to me is a competitor, but when it comes to Cross, is not. I don't see him as a competitor. I see him as my friend. Um, Now, when the incidences started to happen, what I expected from him was to actually come get my own side. There was never a time he came to speak to me and to find out exactly what happened, or to talk, or even give me his shoulder to cry to lean on. There was never that time in the house. Um, During those incidences, and I really did expect that. I did feel very alone a lot of times, and it was the reason why the absence of Cross in that house gave birth to a new friendship with Neil, of me. Neil, as a matter of fact, look, Neil and Alex in the house, very close. But when Neil started to see how Alex was behaving, Neil was the first person among the guys who were close to me to speak up against what Alex was doing. Cross never spoke up against what he was doing. Neil was the
Yeah.
only person who did. And that was the reason why I started to get really close to Neil in the house, because I started to see Neil. Now, let me say this for the record. I'm not broke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not broke. By God's grace, I've been blessed in my life to be able to do some things for myself, for my family, for my friends, and for those around me. In March this year, um,
Mm-hmm.
I financed my own project, a film that I executive produced. The film had been something that I'd wanted to do for a very long time. I had that story for like 6, 7 years. So I just decided at that time to produce that
Guys,
thing.
hope you guys are still
It
listening. Oh.
cost me about 100 and
For those that
roughly
are saying it's
140
120,
40
Perez
something
said it's
million naira to
140
do it
something
with
million
Wow.
my
to
own money.
produce his movie.
Wow.
Even though I exhausted a lot, and at that time
there was a whole lot of things. She talked about me not having papers.
So, guys, PERE is trashing Venita's altercation while in the house. Let's see what he has to say.
Resident papers. I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm a U.S. citizen. I served in the United States military for 6 years. Went on tours. Afghanistan, Iraq. After that, went to school to get a nursing degree. University of Texas at Arlington in the United States. I studied to become a nurse. Her statements, completely wrong, demonically influenced.
Guys, what do you think about PERE's interview and all he said about what happened between himself and Cross while in the house? As he rightly said that it took Liquor Rose to actually sort out things a bit between him and Cross, that he never saw Cross as a competitor, and he's really feeling bad that Cross treated him so badly, that it was even Neo that was there for him, that the absence of Cross bettered the new friendship with Neo. I am happy that PERE said his truth. PERE deserves better. PERE deserves better friendship, love. I hope that he excels in all his endeavors. I hope that brands rush him back to back. Okay, PERE is a US citizen. As you can see, he's an American citizen. He served in the army for 6 years. He went to nursing school in America. So Venita saying that we have to scrap that part. Okay, guys, anyway, let me know your opinion and thoughts about this interview down the comment section. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. Thank you and God bless you for watching. Love you guys.